Assuming you are starting real-time system in 1st April 2013 and you have checks issued to supplier earlier, that is, on or before March 2013, but is still not deducted from your company's bank account yet. Similarly, you may have deposits from customers or any other deposits recorded in your bank ledgers but not appearing in your bank statement. This is the bank reconciliation report as at 31st March 2013 from the last financial period, showing 8 unpresented checks issued by your company to the suppliers and 1 bank in, not credited into the bank statement yet. The balance as per the bank statement is reconciled to the balance as per bank account to the amount of $2,000, which tallies with the balance sheet as at 31st March 2013, as shown here. We are going to enter the 1 uncredited check and 8 unpresented checks into the real-time system as opening balance into the receipt and payment module. There will be 2 parts to this opening balance of unpresented checks. One is from the receipt of checks from customers, and the other is payment of checks to suppliers. Most companies do not have issue with receipts from the customers because they can take up the entry in the subsequent month if it is not credited into their bank accounts in that month. It is more often the payment to suppliers where checks were recorded in the bank ledgers but not deducted from the bank accounts in the monthly bank statements. For training purposes, I will still need to go through the part when customers' payment is not reflected in the bank statements of accounts. In this video, you will learn how to enter the checks that were not cleared or presented by the bank, so that you can do your first bank reconciliation in the first financial month in the real-time system. We will now enter the checks from customer that is not cleared by the bank. At account entry, click on receipt. Click add GL. At the GL account code, select contra. At the tab here, click the drop down box and select opening. Entry date, enter 31st March. Bank and check is not a mandatory field. At bank fast code, enter 1 and enter the check amount. For the purpose of opening balance, this is a special posting for opening tab, whereby the system will not do any double entry posting to debit the bank or credit any accounts that is entered here. The purpose is to display this check as outstanding when you are doing your bank reconciliation in the month of April. Click Save. Click Print Later. OK. Exit from this receipt module. We will now enter the unpresented checks issued to the supplier. At the account entry, click Payment. Click Add GL. Assuming you have the following checks issued on or before 31st March 2013 to your suppliers, but not presented in the March 2013 statement yet. Take note that for unpresented checks entries, all will be taken up at the GL payment, even though the checks were paid earlier to the suppliers in the previous financial period. At the Pay To field, enter the supplier's name and the invoice number. These are for reference purpose only. At the tab here, click the drop down box and select Opening. And enter the check amount. Select the bank. And enter the payment voucher date and the payment voucher number. Enter the check number here. Next. At the chart accounts here, select Contra. Enter the amount. Also, there will be no double entry posting for opening balances of unpresented checks It is for the purpose of the bank reconciliation in the new financial month. Click Save. Click Print Later. Continue to enter the next unpresented checks. Repeat the earlier steps by entering the supplier's name, the invoice number, the tab Choose Opening, select the bank passcode and the check amount, the payment voucher date, the reference number, payment voucher number, and the check number. At the child account, select Contra and the check amount. Click Save. Click Print Later. OK. Once you have entered all the unpresented checks, click on the Opening tab. You should see all the unpresented checks in this tab here. Next, click on Bank Reconciliation. Click Add. Assuming now is the month of May 2013, and now you want to do your April 2013 bank reconciliation. Tap APR, enter. At the magnifying glass here, select the bank that you wish to do your bank reconciliation. The left hand side here will be the receipt and the right hand side here will be the payment. Sort by the check number. At the receipt here, the uncredited check will appear here together with the April's receipt. At the payment here, all the unpresented checks that were entered earlier just now will be here together with the April's check, ready to be presented. And tick here for all those checks that are presented against your statement of accounts. Exit. You have successfully learned how to enter your opening balances of your unpresented checks and uncredited checks.